Return to Castle Wolfenstein. Is it worth a buy? Let's read the words of the developer. World War II rages and nations fall. SS head Himmler has Hitler's full backing to twist science and the occult into an army capable of annihilating the Allies once and for all. And he would have done it if it hadn't been for those meddling... Battling alone, you're on an intense mission to pierce the black heart of the Third Reich and stop Himmler or die trying. Yes guys, it's another retro review and we're going all the way back to 2001 for Return to Castle Wolfenstein. This game you can pick up now for a measly $3.99 on Steam or Green Man Gaming. If you want to support the channel, click the link, and you know the deal, click the link in the description and then I'll probably get a whole penny if you buy this. Now the reason I'm doing this is because Wolfenstein 2 comes out very, very soon. I'm also doing a separate Wolfenstein video, which you'll be able to see after this, which compares this to the new Wolfensteins. I'm not going to do that here. I'm just going to see if this game is worth playing now. I mean, when it first came out in 2001, this was just like one of the best ever uses of the Quake engine. This was just an amazing game. The multiplayer on this was phenomenal. This is just a pure single player review. Is it worth picking up now, even at $3.99? So let's get on with it. I'm halfway through my playthrough on Windows 10. This is like now 2017 playthrough. I have completed the game twice before, but that'll have been back in 2001 and then again probably around 2003 or 2002. To get it working on Windows 10 in 1080p, I downloaded the unofficial patch 1.42D, which you can easily find. It's on a German Return to Castle Wolfenstein site, so you can easily get that if you Google it. Always scan for viruses when you're downloading patches, guys. I did, and it's clean and it's fine and it's there. Yes. So I've got 1080p, guys. Never had a single crash, and I'm having great fun with it. I really am. It is old. There's a lot of stuff in this that's, you know, just shit, because we've moved on from it. Some of the AI leaves a lot to be desired. Some of the aiming's a little bit off, but the game is still as brutal as I remember it. I've died a few times, and do you know something? This is the thing, right? When I play modern first-person shooters, I can't ever remember dying. I don't ever think I die playing modern games. I can't remember dying. I mean, games now, when you complete them, you don't get any sense of euphoria, any sense of satisfaction, because they kind of play themselves. They complete themselves. You're just kind of pulled along for the ride, shooting random enemies left, right and centre, being told where to go, what to pick up and all the rest of it. But back in 2001, with games like Return to Castle Wolfenstein, that was just no. I've come so close to death, guys, and I've died like 3 or 4 times in this, and I've been on 2 or 3 health a lot and just managed to find a first aid kit. It's that kind of brutality when you play this game. The enemy shoot really straight, really good. Yeah, they'll miss a few, but then they'll get you in the face a few times, and you've got to really be careful. You can't just run around like a prick. You can't. And one of the things that I like about this game is the briefings you get. You'll be told stuff like, find the tram, find the crypt at the other end of town. You don't have any markers whatsoever telling you how to get there. You've just kind of got to get there. You've got to find your way through. There's loads of dead ends, loads of locked doors. There's loads of secrets that you have to find. None of them will glow. Not one of the secrets will glow and say, hey, press me, press me. You get none of that in this game. You are on your own. Imagine if you were on your own IRL at Castle Wolfenstein. Would you have a map? No. So this game doesn't give you a map. Would you have a mini-map? Nope. So this game doesn't give you a mini-map. Would secret doorways glow? No. So no secret doorways glow. Would there be a magic arrow pointing you which window to climb through? No. So no magic arrows point you the way. You're just left with your wits and your gun. And that's it. And you have got to make your own way through, and you've got to fight shit tons of enemies who are very good shots. Now, as I said in the description, this is about the Third Reich experimenting with the occult. It all kind of follows off the first one, where they're trying to get the Spear of Destiny and that. And with this one, they're trying to resurrect this knight. And I'm not going to go into what happens, essentially, but there's a lot of undead in this. There's a crypt scene which still scares me today. I was shitting myself so much that my girlfriend actually came in the room. I couldn't hear her because of these amazing headphones that I've got. And they're the Hyper X 7.1, if you wanted to know. Well worth a buy, by the way, them. And she didn't realise what I was doing, but I was in the middle of the crypt, all this fog on the ground and that, and there was zombies. I could hear them. The noises is amazing. And she just kind of put a loving hand on my shoulder, and honestly, I nearly jumped through the loft. It was just like, oh, fucking hell, man. That's how scary this game still is today. It's not like Outlast scary, but it's very tense, and the sound effects is great as well. My big criticism on the gunplay is when you compare it to the likes of Medal of Honor Allied Assault, where you would fire at the enemy and you would see them getting riddled with machine gun bullets. In this, they don't give that shaky kind of riddle where you're shooting them. It's kind of, you don't feel any penetration of your bullets. It's just like, you know, you're shooting them because they've just died, but you don't really see much going on, which is a huge kind of letdown, because you do see that a lot now in games, and you did back then in 2002 with Medal of Honor. But back in 2001, I don't think that had been invented, guys, so you don't get any of that. But what you do get is a very tough, it's a very hard game to play. And I've just been looking at some of the negative reviews, and the amount of people that don't like this because it's too hard. It's like, it's a bit of a get good. I mean, it's not that hard. It's not really that hard at all, but it just shows how now we're so used to easy that a lot of these millennials, when they play the likes of this, which I didn't think was a hard game really, people are really finding it a hard game. And I'm sure a lot of you guys won't find it a hard game either. It's just hard for a lot of people who are so used to having their hand held all the way through a game. And so if you want to know what games were like before hand holding, there's no better game to play than this. There is zero hand holding in this game. You don't get told where to go, you just get told what you have to do. And just finding the secrets takes hours and hours. It's something you can pick up and play for an hour here, an hour there, work your way through the story. The story isn't bad at all. It's not, you know, brilliant, but it is interesting, and you do kind of want to see what's going on. And I think the voices are brilliant as well. The Germans as well, they seem all scared when the experiments is going wrong. There's a couple of decent boss fights as well. The first one's pretty shit, but the other two are really good, really hard as well. So there you go, guys. Return to Castle Wolfenstein is still worth a buy. Watch out for my next Wolfenstein video comparing the old to the new, and then we'll be reviewing Wolfenstein 2 later this month.